From being loved for using TikTok to post wholesome Christian content, to getting hated for using her own brother to promote her OF content. My name's Ryan, and here are the most loved versus most hated female TikTokers, starting with Brittany Broski, who won over millions of hearts with a simple meme. In 2019, Brittany Tomlinson had no idea that tasting kombucha on camera would change her life forever. Her hilarious facial expressions, going from disgust to surprised to reluctant approval, became an instant meme that spread far beyond TikTok. But unlike most viral stars who fade after their accidental fame, Brittany capitalized on the attention by showcasing something most meme creators don't have: actual comedic talent. She started creating TikTok impressions that were so funny they garnered millions of likes.
Why are you here? You're not real. Shut up.
And earned her such a devoted following that fans crowned her the esteemed supreme leader of Broski Nation, a proof that she turned one viral video into a comedy empire. And no one seems to be able to escape her charm, with comments like, "I've watched almost all your videos and I can't seem to get tired of watching all the clips over and over again. Brittany is literally the funniest woman alive. This is so funny, it gave me heartburn." Brittany's ability to make people laugh without putting others down, combined with her self-aware humor about her own meme status, has made her widely beloved across the internet. As Vox put it, her impossibly infectious laugh and genuine comedic talent make her a creator that people simply cherish watching. By the way, if you're enjoying the videos and want to support the channel, consider becoming a member. You'll get early access to videos, I'll reply to your comments, and you'll unlock some awesome custom emojis. So consider hitting the join button below. Thanks very much, and now back to the video. While Brittany turned her hilarious memes into genuine entertainment that people love, the next TikToker instead turned her massive following into a launching pad for offensive behavior and broken promises. Only Jayus, also known as Bella Rose, built a massive TikTok empire with psychology facts and life hacks, reaching millions of followers who trusted her for educational content.
If your dog ever gets out of the house and starts running away, instead of chasing it, you should run in the opposite direction to get them to chase you instead.
But in early 2021, screenshots of only Jayus's old conversations from August 2016 leaked online. In these conversations, she used the N-word and said things like, "I hope your parents get cancer," and "I hope everyone you love dies." And the backlash was intense, with comments like, "Cancel Bella." But instead of just apologizing, Jayus made a promise to support Black voices.
I want to take this time to take a step back and share my platform with some amazing Black creators who are going to tell their story to try and educate others on the trauma that happens when we use this kind of language.
But she never followed through. Then things got worse when she made an offensive joke about robbing a disabled person.
If a service dog ever approaches you but they're alone, that means that their owner is in trouble and they probably can't move, so you should follow him, because you'll get a free wallet.
And the TikTok community decided they had enough. A Change.org petition to ban only Jayus from the platform exploded, gathering over 400,000 signatures from users who felt completely betrayed. Naturally, people were mad at her behavior, saying the only reason I know about them is because of how awful and problematic they are, and getting called out. Literally every time I hear that a TikToker did something bad, I just assume it was Jayus at this point. But Jayus's response to the petition made everything 10 times worse. Instead of taking responsibility, she mocked it on Twitter, essentially challenging critics by saying, "I'm so scared. Good luck getting more than 13.5 million signatures." The arrogance was the nail in the coffin, which led to Jayus losing 2 sponsors, one through Casetify and the other through a fitness company due to public pressure. Where only Jayus destroyed her reputation through broken promises and arrogance, the next TikToker instead became one of the most beloved creators by staying humble and using her influence to help others. In August 2020, Filipino-American Navy veteran Bella Poarch posted a 15-second lip sync to M to the B that featured nothing but her bobbing her head and making facial expressions. Months, it became the most liked video in TikTok history, racking over 70 million likes and turning Bella into an overnight sensation. What made Bella different from other viral creators was what she did next. Instead of chasing clout, she used her massive influence to advocate against anti-Asian hate during a time when attacks were spiking across America.
Asian Americans are under attack, and it really hurts to see everything that's been going on in our community, especially to our elders. I want to use my platform to remind everyone to please take this seriously, pay attention, and honestly check in on your Asian friends.
And her fans didn't just love her content, they connected with her story. Bella opened up about the childhood trauma she endured before the TikTok fame, showing a level of authenticity that most influencers never reach.
Sometimes I have to wake up at 3 if I want to get to school in time, because in the Philippines, school starts at like 6:30.
Oh my God.
Yeah, so I have to be able to finish all the chores. So I'd be sweeping the yard, like picking up dog shit.
But that was just the beginning of what she revealed.
I have to clean up real good, because if I don't, then my stepdad would get mad at me and he'd be like, oh, you're not eating breakfast if you don't get this done. My nickname was like stupid bitch growing up.
And the most shocking part is she thought this was normal.
That sounds like I think bordering on abusive.
Yeah, I didn't actually realize that until I got to the States, that I was going through that.
Fans were all for it, saying, this really humanizes Bella. People were so quick to tear her down for no reason without knowing her story. She seems lovely, such a strong person. I am glad Bella decided to overcome the negativity in her life and do what she loves. By 2021, she'd successfully transitioned into music with her hit single Build a Bitch, proving she wasn't just a one-hit wonder. This is the best song a TikToker has made. This song literally carried 2022. Despite reaching unprecedented TikTok fame, Bella maintained her humble, gaming-loving personality, often posting about anime and staying drama-free. While Bella used her influence to spread positivity, the next TikToker instead got cancelled by her own audience for faking a serious medical condition for sympathy and profit. Tics and Roses, whose real name is Emerald Rose, seemed like an inspiring success story at first. Their TikToks showed them living with Tourette syndrome, displaying tic behaviors while maintaining a positive attitude about their condition. Viewers praised them for raising awareness about Tourette's and showing that people with the disorder could still live fulfilling lives, but soon people started noticing something wasn't right. For people familiar with Tourette's, it was suspicious that Emerald's tics often looked voluntary, especially the way they'd pause between tics, and sometimes even react to their own tics like they were playing it up for the camera, making the condition look more like a performance.
5 little monkeys jumping on the bed. One fell down. He's dead now. Bye-bye.
Just when you think things couldn't get any worse for Emerald, people discovered a 1-hour live stream on a podcast talking about their company, Stardust Fibers, where they somehow didn't tic a single time.
Both of us are witches and have been for many, many years. I myself was raised pagan from birth. Yes, you can buy yarn anywhere, but you don't know the intention that was put into it or the energy. Being able to dye yarn with intention, especially like our Greek god series we did, all of those were acts of devotion.
And to make it worse, a clip of them reciting poetry surfaced, showing how they had 0 tics the whole time.
When I catch you staring through the window, I want to pour the contents of your mind into a glass and drink you in.
And the evidence was undeniable. Emerald had been completely faking Tourette syndrome for clout, donations, and merch sales. Even SunnyV2 made an expose video on their case, which exploded to over 16 million views, and the backlash was terrible. As someone who actually has Tourette syndrome, motor tics, this enrages me. My condition being underrepresented and not well understood isn't helped by someone faking the condition for fame. People having to fake something like Tourette's for clout is just really sad. You can't help but feel bad for the people who actually have it and were affected by this type of behavior. But the internet wasn't just satisfied with exposing them, they wanted Emerald completely gone from TikTok. And soon enough, a petition started making their rounds online. With the description reading, the TikTok user Tics and Roses has been exploiting people with Tourette syndrome. This disease is not a joke, and she clearly finds it funny to fake it to gain clicks, followers, and even money. She has been selling merchandise for her own personal gain and fortune. Even Emerald's own sister came forward on the subreddit with the final nail in the coffin. I don't believe Emerald has Tourette syndrome, and they never showed any symptoms as a child. They are mentally ill though. I don't agree with what they have done. It's incredibly disrespectful disrespectful to fake a mental illness for any reason. Branded as a fraud, Emerald saw the entire internet turn against them. They deleted the Tics and Roses account after getting exposed, but the damage was permanent. Her name became synonymous with disgusting clout chaser, and her case is now cited as one of TikTok's worst examples of faking an illness for attention. Unlike Emerald, who built her following on lies and deception, the next TikToker became loved for her pure and wholesome personality. With around 40 million followers, Brooke Monk has earned the title of Relatable Queen of Gen Z by staying completely drama-free while creating hilarious skits about everyday teen life. From awkward school moments to sibling arguments, she delivers it all with a friendly, girl-next-door vibe that makes viewers feel like they're watching their best friend. What sets Brooke apart in a platform full of controversy is her wholesome approach. She's open about her Christian values and doesn't rely on drama or shocking news to get views, a rarity that's earned her respect as a positive role model. Brooke's content includes comedy, lip syncs, beauty tips, and vlogs, proving she's a multi-talented creator who keeps it real while staying entertaining. Even when drama finds her, like Natalie Reynolds, another TikToker who tried to copy her style and provoke content by taking credit for a trend Brooke did, she simply refused to feel the beef throughout this situation by simply being nice and wholesome, which only earned her more respect from viewers. Brooke just clocked at Natalie by being nice to her. Hopefully that embarrassment is a wake-up call to Natalie, not Brooke killing her with kindness, but consistently engaging with her audience through comments and Q&As while maintaining her down-to-earth personality. Brooke Monk has maintained her reputation as one of TikTok's most genuinely loved creators. While Brooke built her reputation on wholesome content, the next TikToker went from unknown to universally despised overnight after filming strangers in one of the most private places imaginable. Lily Tino is a transgender TikTok creator famous for her confrontational rage bait videos about being misgendered in public.
Looks like he's having a nice feast.
Her. Yeah, it's okay. It's all good.
Her content was already controversial, but in June 2025, she crossed a line that turned the entire internet against her. In her Reviewing Public Restroom series, Lily posted TikTok selfies taken inside women's restrooms at Disney World with other women and even young girls clearly visible in the background without their consent. And if that wasn't bad enough, she didn't even blur the faces or crop out the strangers. The internet exploded and viewers were disgusted by what they saw as an invasion of privacy and inappropriate behavior around children, with comments saying, "Disgusting, and why do you have a camera in the women's bathroom? I am 100% convinced you are doing this to harm the trans community." The backlash was so severe that the state of Florida launched an investigation into Lily's actions under state privacy laws, and she could face up to 5 years in prison and a $5,000 fine. People even signed petitions to ban Lily from Disney and remove her from TikTok entirely. While Lily destroyed her reputation with her content, the next person became one of TikTok's most beloved creators by staying positive and building genuine connections with her massive fanbase. Addison Rae represents the peak of TikTok's success, rising from a Louisiana teenager to one of the platform's most recognizable faces with over 80 million followers. She first gained popularity with her high-energy dance videos and infectious sunny personality, but what made fans fall in love with her was the classic rags to riches story of a small-town girl making it big in Los Angeles. In 2020, Forbes named Addison the highest-earning TikTok creator thanks to massive brand deals and her expanding career into music and film. But even when she branched into mainstream music with her single Obsessed and started Netflix's He's All That, she still makes silly videos with her mom and friends, showing she hasn't forgotten her humble roots. When minor controversies arose, like backlash over not crediting black creators surrounding her TikTok dance skit, Addison responded quickly and directly, telling outlets like TMZ that she didn't mean to snub the original creators and emphasizing they definitely deserve all the credit because they came up with these amazing trends. And her followers widely perceived her response as genuine and supportive, with comments like, "I'm starting to see myself in her, and I feel like a lot of people are too. That's what makes a great pop star. It's been a while since a pop star has the endearing quality like Brittany. Addison is that person." Where Addison built an empire through genuine charm and staying true to her values, the next creator destroyed her massive following with behavior so disturbing it permanently banned her as one of TikTok's most despised creators. Zoe Laverne was once TikTok royalty, an early Musical.ly superstar who had amassed more than 21 million followers and seemed destined for long-term success. But in late 2020, a leaked video would instantly turn her into one of the platform's most hated creators, as footage showed 19-year-old Zoe kissing 13-year-old fan Connor, and viewers were disgusted. However, Zoe's response made everything infinitely worse. She apologized, but then gave an explanation that horrified viewers even more. "I didn't groom Connor. He's a kid and I'm aware of that. We both were in a dark place when we first became friends, and we both just ended up catching feelings for each other." And no one could agree with her explanation, with comments saying she was 19, he was 13. Mind you, they started dating a week after he turned 13. She developed feelings for him when he was 12. The damage was irreversible. Zoe instantly became one of the most hated figures on TikTok, with users, parents, and fellow influencers expressing complete disgust. When Zoe announced her pregnancy in 2021, critics accused her of trying to shift the focus away from her controversies. That poor baby is gonna get shitted on right when it comes out. For being the daughter of one of the world's most hated social media influencers, the baby deserves better. If that wasn't bad enough, she did something that would turn the most loyal fan away from her.
Me and my team decided, well, maybe if I made a link and people had to pay $15 to see her, that the haters, like the people that wished death threats on her, whatever, they wouldn't care enough to pay to see her, and only my supporters that actually support me and love me would pay to see her.
Many weren't happy about her decision, saying things like, "That baby's gonna grow up and find out she's worth $15, and y'all are defending her, but who the hell sells exclusive pictures of a newborn baby?" In fact, a 2021 Insider article outright called her a TikTok villain, and to this day, Zoe faces an army of haters who view her as dangerous for young fans. While Zoe's predatory behavior made her a villain, the next TikToker won over millions by turning unemployment into an opportunity to show her comedic talent. When Canadian TikToker Kris Collins lost her job in 2020, she had no idea that turning to TikTok would make her one of the platform's most beloved comedic creators. Within months of joining, she had amassed over 35 million followers. What fans absolutely adore about Kris are the hilarious characters she plays: an overzealous mom, a sassy toddler, or oddball personas with quirky wigs, and how these family-friendly comedy sketches are relatable to people all ages and showcase her incredible range as a comedian. Off camera, Kris comes across as incredibly humble and grateful. She constantly engages with fans in comments, thanks them for her success, and maintains the down-to-earth lifestyle that followers find so endearing.
Hey guys, thank you guys so much for 20 million. All the love that you guys show me and all the support. I cannot thank you enough. And to celebrate, I just wanted you guys to tell me what you guys want to see me do for 20 million.
She also diversified her content on YouTube with fashion posts, reaction videos, and vlogs, showing her creative background in photography while avoiding drama and maintaining a positive image online. And fans love her, saying, "Truly one of the best creators on this app. She's legit my fave creator on this app." While Kris became popular for her wholesome comedy that everyone loves, the next TikToker destroyed hers when her best friend accused her of predatory behavior. Sienna May was living the TikTok dream, a beloved dancer with over 12 million followers who inspired young women to embrace and love themselves. But in January 2022, everything came crashing down when Jack Wright, a fellow influencer who had been shipped with Sienna as cute best friends, released a devastating 17-minute video accusing her of inappropriate behaviors.
When I was at a party, passed out on the couch, when they told me about what happened, they said they pulled her off of me. My twin, a friend, and another friend got in an argument with Sienna saying, "You can't do that. Jack doesn't like you like that."
The discoveries were shocking because fans loved watching their friendship and shipped them as a potential couple. But what made things worse was Sienna's response. Instead of taking full accountability, she denied the accusations in a blog post, claiming all Jack and I ever did was kiss. I have never seen, felt, or touched him naked. And there is a distinct line between that and SA. I'm so sad that this is where we ended up, and even more so that I'm now being used in a new and even more hurtful way. And fans were all against her, saying, I hope justice is served, she should be in jail for this, and people even defended Jack instead, saying, what she did was honestly horrible. You're so brave for speaking it, you're doing amazing, you deserve so much better. As the backlash kept getting worse, Sienna disappeared for a month, then returned with what became one of the most infamous apology videos in TikTok history.
I decided to take a month off of social media due to the negativity surrounding my platform. It was honestly one of the most difficult times in my life for many reasons, but through struggle, I found clarity within myself and with who I want to surround myself with.
Instead of admitting her mistakes or apologizing, she said she was proud of herself.
I preach self-love, but that takes time and patience. Now, more than ever, I feel proud of the person that I am. Even if I can only inspire one person, I will have done what I was put on this earth to do.
And then she absolutely stuns her audience by starting to dance. Wild and young. And to viewers, this was like an insult to her victims. This isn't an apology, it's a slap in the face to victims of sexual assault. Imagine committing one of the most heinous crimes imaginable and then dancing on the haters. They aren't haters, they are normal, law-abiding citizens. The backlash was intense, as Sienna was dropped from the Netflix Hype House show and essentially blacklisted by former fans and fellow creators. Where Sienna's career ended with serious allegations, the next creator has stayed beloved for years by simply avoiding drama altogether. Lauren Gray represents OG TikTok, as she began her social media journey on Musical.ly back in 2015 and was once the most followed creator on the entire platform, holding the top spot until 2020. Now with 53 million followers and nearly a decade in the spotlight, she still maintains friendly relationships with her audience and fellow creators while building her own music career with songs like Enough For You and Breadcrumbs. But that's not all. Her business knowledge helped her land numerous sponsorships and launched her own jewelry line, earning her a spot as one of TikTok's highest earners in 2022. Your videos are my therapy, everything you do is so amazing, you are the best person, and know that you are loved and you are so special to us. She's the only one I really keep up with. I'm always checking on and praying for her success. Also, her content always inspires me to live my best life and never lose myself in the process. I know this all sounds cheesy, but I love you so much, Lauren. While Lauren stayed beloved by avoiding drama, the next creator became universally hated by making comparisons so offensive they got her banned forever. Katie Karen Dykmeyer, also known as That Vegan Teacher, is an internet personality and mainly known for promoting veganism. She would target popular creators like Gordon Ramsay with videos scolding them to go vegan, often delivered in an annoying sing-song style that made viewers want to throw away their phones.
Eating animals is wrong, Gordon Ramsay. Hurting animals is wrong, Gordon Ramsay. Share this song, and if you call me a donut, it's fine.
But her content wasn't just annoying, it was deeply offensive. She once compared animal agriculture to the Nazi concentration camp with the song It's Still a Holocaust, which only got people triggered, saying things like, I lost a lot of brain cells because of how offensive this song is. Animals have nothing to do with the Holocaust. But then things took a turn for the worse from her when she made inappropriate sexual comments towards 16-year-old Minecraft YouTuber Tommy Innit.
Tommy, the nice vegan girls don't want to see your buttons. But if you want them to play with your buttons, you're gonna have to show them your fruits and your vegetables.
This crossed a major line for the entire TikTok community, as making sexual comments toward a minor while trying to push veganism was beyond disgusting to viewers. This lady really needs to see a psychiatrist or something, because this is the stuff she should be in jail for. After numerous community guideline violations, TikTok finally banned That Vegan Teacher's account in early 2021. She had about 1.7 million followers at the time, but an even larger number of people who celebrated the ban. Where That Vegan Teacher used her platform to harass and offend, the next TikToker chose the opposite path instead. Alex Consani is one of the platform's most respected rising stars thanks to her seamless content, which blends high fashion with relatable humor. She started her modeling career young and signed up with major agencies and could have easily stayed in the exclusive fashion world. But instead, she chose to create comedic content on TikTok, focusing on self-deprecating humor rather than controversy. And thanks to that, viewers Alex usually have to remind others that she is not a comedian in the comment section. Mind you, this is a supermodel, actor, rapper. What can't she do? While Alex earned respect by her funny and down-to-earth personality, the final creator on her list became one of TikTok's most despised figures by exploiting minors for business. Camila Araujo first grabbed attention as a contestant in Mr. Beast's 2021 Squid Game video, then as a member of the Bop House, an influencer house full of OF creators. But any goodwill she had evaporated when she dragged children into her adult content world by involving her own underage brother in promoting her OF content.
As my brother, now how does it feel that your sister has an OF?
Keep doing what you're doing, and I still don't know what my friends mean when if it's pink.
You will never know, buddy. But hey, subscribe. Let's see where it can take us.
To viewers, her move was widely seen as a form of grooming and sexualizing a minor for clicks. If you ever feel sad for someone, remember this kid. But because the controversy got her more attention, she started bringing in more family members on camera and talking about extremely inappropriate things with them.
If you had 15 minutes with me, what would you do?
Always been curious what it'd be like to be with a woman.
If you had 15 minutes with me, what would you do?
Imagine an adult guy does that to his little sister. Why is she not being arrested and prosecuted for such disgusting and gross behavior? She thought it was only families. And rather than show remorse, Camila brushed off all criticism and continued her attention-grabbing antics. If you enjoyed this video, you'll probably like these next ones as well, and don't forget to subscribe.